Hello my guardians, and welcome to part 2 of 2 talking about the future DLCs. And if you've been watching closely, you should already know what's going on and what's been happening with what the future DLCs are possibly or probably going to be. Now if you don't know, before we really hop into this last video talking about the future DLCs, I want you to go down, hit that like button, and hit that subscribe button, leave a few comments if you could, and remember to share this video with all your friends and everyone else. Now guys, so far we have covered 3 DLCs, one of them already being Curse of Osiris. We already have the trailer and everything for it. We've already covered DLC 2, which will be taking place on the North Polar Cap of Mars, and we will encounter our friend Charlemagne and our new stranger Anna Bray, or Anna Bray, whichever way you wish to take it. Right here guys is the DLC 2, sorry, stuttering a little bit, and then we have the Reef as well. So guys, we've gone from good to great to awesome for the DLCs. We have Curse of Osiris that's getting ready to come out for December 5th, which I will be live streaming on my channel when it gets ready to come out. I'll be there for when it drops, so make sure you subscribe to see that, because it's just gonna be awesome. I literally have no words for that Curse of Osiris trailer. I'm so excited for that. Then we have the Spring 2018 trailer that's getting ready to come out for our next DLC, which will be encountering Charlemagne the Warmind and Anna Bray, or Anna Bray, whichever way you wish to pronounce it, for our second DLC. And then we have, following that year, possibly following the next year, our third DLC, which will involve the Reef, again with Queen Mara Sov and the House of Kings and the new house possibly as well. Now we come into the fourth DLC, which kinda has me terrified. And listening to this music, you might know why I'm a little bit terrified. Yes, that is right, Guardians. We are going back to the Dreadnought, where all the hell truly began in Destiny. If you remember how big this Dreadnought was, get ready to explore it a little bit more, because one of Oryx's sisters has taken his crown and now is leading the Taken army against us in revenge for slaying their brother in cold hive blood. He was a threat. I will not lie. He was definitely a threat to be recognized. But guys, if you thought he was bad, you have yet to see the wrath of his sisters. Xayah, the Knight class of his family, is one to be recognized. She is 15 times, and I mean this literally, 15 times worse than Oryx ever was. And I'm not just talking about story mission, I'm talking about possibly raid-wise as well. And then you have the older of all three, Savathun, the threat of threats, the hive god of hive gods. She is truly one to fear. Her powers are immense. Her power is greater, 25 times greater than either of those two. And she possibly might be the one we are going to take. And you're probably thinking, how do you know this? And again, did you hack the system? Like seriously dude, are you hacking this? No guys. I actually have a little bit of proof, and I'm going to show you right now.
Zavala, the Taken leader is down for the count. Surprise of the day, he was Red Legion.
Impossible. Oryx is long dead. There's no one left to take.
Ikora was telling me about a hive tomb called the Book of Sorrows. That Oryx has sisters.
Both Delta and Taken on Io. I'll consult her about this. In the meantime, excellent work. All of you.
And guys, that is actually not it. Many people have been telling me that they've been seeing some monster, some monstrosity, some Leviathan-like creature in the waters on Io. And I've actually gone down there and done some investigating. I've gone on patrols, I've gone through countless missions on Io. And then I saw it. I saw the thing that people are telling me about. I saw the creature down there, and honestly, it had me a little terrified at first because of how big it was, because many people have also said that this is Oryx's worm. Go ahead and take a look at this, Guardians. And guys, I'm showing you it again, but this time a little bit more slower. This thing right here, while doing the Utopia mission on Io, or not Io, my bad, Titan. Yeah, this is where it's at, on Titan. This thing right here that I'm observing in the Utopia mission, right before you grab that little sphere and head towards that tank thing to get yourself out of there. This right here is known to be a Leviathan creature of some sort. Or, many people have also said that it is Oryx's worm. And honestly, looking at this thing, looking at it up close, this thing, I honestly could think that it could be Oryx's worm. Now, many of you guys have also told me that the end of the cutscene, the secretive ending to Destiny 2, you've all told me once before that those ships are supposedly the incoming new Hive king or queen. I've actually got a few things that I'm going to prove to you that are actually false about that. And the reason why I'm saying that is because as we are panning upward into the darkness, the Traveler has already awoken and is spreading his light through the galaxies, hitting Mercury, Mars, the Reef, and throughout the outer Milky Way system. Now, as we look right here, we see nothing but darkness at the moment. But if we watch closely, right there, the light hits it, and you can see that these ships are so advanced in technology and everything that there is no way a Hive god of any sort would ever build a ship that looks like this. And the reason for that is because if you look at Oryx's ship, the Dreadnought, it is made entirely different from this. And I'm not saying all Hive gods would build the same ship, and I'm not saying it would look exactly like that, but honestly, it doesn't make any sense that a Hive god would build a ship like this. So guys, I'm gonna have to tell you right now, that is not any Hive race, and I will explain what those ships are in a third video, even though it's already been explained. But here's some more evidence to show you guys that those ships are not Hive, because Hive make their ships out of something special, and Eris Morn can actually answer that question for you guys and show you guys that that is not a Hive ship.
Eris, why does Oryx have a prison?
Prison is the wrong term. He holds his victims, tortures them, then renders them down into chitin for his ships.
Chitin. Lovely.
And there you have it, guys. His ships are made out of chitin, which is dead Hive bodies, which is a little disturbing. A little bit. I mean, if you really look at it that way, it's really not all that disturbing. At least you know the Hive make use of even dead bodies. But I know I've encountered a few female characters and female players that have played this game, and I've told them that fact, and they've just freaked out and said that they were never going back to the Dreadnought, and unfortunately they actually kept to that promise because they did not want to go back to it at all. Even for the raid, they didn't want to go back to it, which is a little, well, it kind of sucks for them because they weren't able to do the King's Fall and know the torture. But, and speaking of which, I will have to tell you guys about what those dark ships are in my next video. I mean, I did say that I was going to discuss the future DLCs of Destiny 2, and who knows, those ships could be a new DLC in this game. And who knows, maybe it might not be. In my honest opinion, I'll just have to let you know in my next video. Sorry guys. And before I go ahead and end this video, I want to give all my veterans a little more of a reason why to fear Savathun, the wizard class of the Hive Gods. I'm pretty sure you remember the Will of Crota, my veterans. And if you don't, well, I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy this little shrieker to go along with this ending.
Omnigul! Destroy her!
Sorry guys, I had to do it. It was pretty funny and it was right there. Couldn't really resist it. But anyways, Guardians, that'll be it for this video today. And I will continue to cover a little bit more information on Destiny. And if I can, I will continue doing this for this channel. If you guys want, I can continue covering any little hidden databases or possibly hints to new DLCs and many other things. But remember to like, share, and subscribe, and give a few comment, guys, because all of that really helps. And I shall see all of you in the next video. See you later, Guardians.